Hi there and welcome to our next video on chromosomes and mitosis. We've seen what makes up the human body and we've looked at the different types of cells. In this video we're going to be having a look at what's inside the nucleus and how cells can replicate. So first of all, chromosomes and mitosis. Cells contain a nucleus. So I'll draw a cell over here, it's just a cell, and we have a nucleus inside the cell. And in the nucleus we find chromosomes, which are made of the molecule DNA. So chromosomes hold the DNA. The body cells contain two of each chromosomes and they're paired. So in the nucleus the chromosomes look a bit like this. So we have pairs, so two of the same chromosomes, and we might have two different chromosomes. So this is a pair of chromosomes and this is another pair of chromosomes. The human body cells contain 23 pairs of chromosomes. So we have 23 pairs just like this. Yeah. And however, on the other hand, gametes are chromosomes which are not paired. So they're single chromosomes like that. A chromosome carries many genes which determine the features of the body. So the chromosomes then carry the genes which tell you how you look, which determines how you look. A chromosome can carry hundreds of genes, so a chromosome can carry a lot of genes. Cells need to be able to divide, and they do this by mitosis. So they need to make new cells. So in the first stage of mitosis, the DNA replicates and forms two copies of each chromosome. The cell then grows and copies its internal structures, for example, the mitochondria and ribosomes. So the DNA replicates. Yeah, so we have the nucleus over here, and inside the nucleus we have the chromosomes. So we have the chromosomes, and they in the new cell. So if I draw it a bit larger over here, so we have the chromosomes, and these make two copies of each other. So this will times by 2 and this will times by 2, and then the cell will enlarge, it will grow, and the internal structures like the mitochondria over here, they will copy themselves. So if there's two mitochondria, they will produce two more mitochondria, and the ribosomes will copy themselves as well. So that's the first stage of mitosis. In the second stage, this is when one set of chromosomes is pulled to each end of the cell and the nucleus also divides. So let's say this is our cell. So the nucleus begins to divide. So let's say, yeah, the nucleus begins to pull apart, it divides, and the chromosomes, I'll draw it over here in the nucleus, the chromosomes are pulled to each end of the cell. So first of all we had the chromosomes like this. So we had chromosomes like this, and in our new cell the chromosomes will be pulled to each other. So we'll draw an imaginary line over here. The chromosomes will be pulled, so two of each, for example. So they will be pulled and they will move to each end of the cell, and that's stage 2 of mitosis. In stage 3, this is the final stage, and this is when the cytoplasm and the cell membrane divide to produce two identical cells. Okay, so we have our nucleus dividing and everything pulling apart, and our internal structures have been copied. So in the end we produce two identical cells, so where the nucleus, where the mitochondria, and where the ribosomes are the same and are identical. So the chromosomes inside will be the same as well. So over here there will be the same. So stage 3 is when everything is done. The cell membrane separates, and the cytoplasm, which is inside the cell, that separates as well to perform two identical cells. Okay, so an overview is mitosis is essential for the growth and development of secular or cellular organisms. So mitosis can take place in animals and plants. So it can take place when an organism needs to repair itself, for example the healing of bones. So an example here is if you fall down and you start to bleed, you've lost some of your cells, and your body needs to produce other cells to replace those cells that have been lost or damaged, and it does this by mitosis. And another point is mitosis happens during asexual reproduction, and we're going to have a closer look at this in a later video. And that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it, and one last thing, please subscribe and hit the like button.